What's going on, everyone? I'm Devil with TrueDevinGaming, and today we're doing another Balloon Tower Event 6 video. Today there's a Halloween event which we're going to be using to get a bunch of Insta-Monkeys, but before that we're going to be doing the daily challenge, Dr. Monkey's creation, and we're also going to be doing the advanced challenge, No! By Ice Master 5663. With that being said, let's start off with the daily challenge, Dr. Monkey's creation. Frozen Over is a map. It's on hard difficulty, standard mode. We're going to be getting, once we beat this, 70 cash and 25 candies towards the Insta-Monkey. Monkeys available? I'll see a decent amount. We have no limit on our farms, which is very good, so we don't have any limit with money. We have spike factories, so we can get very far. Okay, restriction, so no Paragon available. But as far as this goes, this is quite a few towers. I believe with this setup, we can last a very long time. So, let's get this started. Since we don't start off with a hero, then it doesn't matter which tower we start off with, because I don't need to get a tower early. As far as this goes, we start off with 850 cash. It's enough to get any of the heroes because we have pretty much the half cash for the first, not heroes, military monkeys. So, let's start off with, let's just start off with texture. Makes most sense to me. We'll place one here. There we go. Gonna start off with a 102. We're going to get this tack shooter to a 203. First things first. Alright, I should turn on auto start. So attack shooter, once we get to 203, we're also going to be placing an ice monkey next to it. Okay, good thing we have road spikes at the end. Even faster shooter. Reason why we need to get 203 is because of that. It's not good enough yet. Some of you might be thinking, technically it doesn't reach here, so we're going to be having period times where we're not actually firing. But if there's one balloon, there's usually 2 or 3. So we don't have to worry about that. Okay, we have this 203. Next thing. We can go for a farm, we can go for a military monkey, or we can go for ice monkey there. Or we can put spike factor at the very end. There's a bunch of options. When we put spike factor, we cover our camel popping requirement immediately. I think this will handle for a while, so let's go for a farm. Makes a bit since farms aren't exactly cheap. Here we go, we have a farm. Let's see. There we go, we have this as far in the corner as we can get it. Now that we generate money, this one we're going for a 203. So that we can earn money the quickest way for us to get the next tower. Rather, so we can get marketplace, because I do not want to hold my cursor over this the entire time. Once we get 675, get 650, next one. And now we kind of have to wait for the next level. So instead of going for the next one immediately, let's get ourselves some camera detection. Like that, I'm gonna go with a ice monkey here. For those who don't know, there's a monkey now that makes it so that attack shooters are able to pop frozen balloons. Makes them a good combination with the ice monkeys. I set this guy for a camera. We have to go to top, and he already gets a good radius here, so we can ignore increasing the range. We're just going to go middle to that. Increasing his attack speed and his actual attack power. Goes through 2 layers. Now we have that, we can actually... Oh, we don't have to worry for a while. Or at least I think we don't have to worry for a while. Let's go with... I was going to think of getting another banana farm first, but I think we can just go straight for marketplace. Should actually... No. There we go. With the marketplace available. That being said, do we go for ice shards or Arctic wind? I think we go with Arctic wind here actually. Because while I think Arctic shards will actually cause more pops for the ice monkey, I believe Arctic wind will actually slow them down more within the radius of our main popper. Which actually before that, let's increase our popping speed here. Get ourselves overdrive. Yeah, with overdrive we don't have to worry about anything for a while. Nope. Oh, yes we do. Yes we do have to worry about something. We need to get more camel popping power here. I guess the Arctic one we're going with. But more than that actually. I think we should get a monkey village around here. I'm gonna get another marketplace and then we're gonna upgrade our popping power. Hello? Oh, hello Marty. How are you doing today? Hey, and at least that shows I do remember you by the fact that I can read your name and not be questioning it's Marty. Oh, that's a bad thing for us. I think that Spike Factory should be able to pop enough size. There we go, Marty got the marketplace down. Let's see, next thing we need is to be able to pop a Moab, which this is good, but not enough. Also, if we go up to here, that would be good for us as well. I think Arctic Wind is the right thing. Hello, Unseen Norm. How's my day? Honestly, pretty boring, but at the same time, satisfying. Went to work and actually was productive. And by productive, I mean, got to watch YouTube most of the day, but actually did get work done as well. It's very weird when you can say, oh, I was lazy and productive at the same time. Let's see, that's good for increasing our camera popping power. There we go. That's what we wanted. So this is dumb here. Yeah. Yeah, school is a weird thing. I can say this. I hated going to school and I'm very glad I'm done with school. I miss school at the same time as well. Fuck school, like it as well. You hate it because of just the annoyance of having to actually deal with, well, I could just say it's annoying assignments. Just teach yourself stuff, but the good part is always actually having a reason to socialize. Love that. Let's get this here. There we go. All the way up to 420 for this far. Immediately increasing these guys' power a lot. Now we can ignore these for a bit. Okay, that's understandable. That is understandable. There's plenty of times I would just go ahead and be like, okay, today I'm just gonna do one thing, and then just either do with my schoolwork, or just was on my phone the entire day instead of saying hello to anyone. Oh, that fucking sucks. You should try your best to try find a way around, or that you just get on the school trip usually. Well, if it's a good school trip. Like, I've been to a bunch of really just boring ones that I did not care for. But then there was ones where I got to go to Busch Gardens or Universal. I'm like, oh hell yeah. And I'm so glad I didn't miss. Okay, I wish I missed one of them. I had one horrible field trip to Universal. I also had one good one to Universal and one good one to Busch Gardens. I still had one horrible one. Honestly, I'm surprised with how well just those two towers are dealing with the popping. Yeah, I think 7's good enough here. You don't... She just says it's fun, but doesn't tell you where it is to. That is very questionable. you should always know where the field trip is to beforehand. Honestly, museums aren't bad field trips as long as it's a good museum. You always have to pay for field trips. Always. Honestly, a $15 field trip is not that expensive. Okay, these guys actually... Aw, I thought these guys managed to completely beat a BFB. Okay, fortified mobs have started showing up and they are an issue. We're going to need to increase that popping power very soon. At the same time, I want to increase our money as well. Yeah, I'll get Snowstorm just for the sake of it. I would just say, if you go to the same place over and over again for a field trip, I feel like that is an issue. It should be like every year's field trip is a different place. It should never be the same place 2 years in a row. Okay, so these guys do it. Now we really need to upgrade our popping power. So I'm going with the attack zone next. 2 years in a row without them change it. Yeah, that is not a good thing. They really should change it up. There we go. Now it's just that I think we should be good for another 13 or 14 rounds. So we can continue upgrading our economy. I know I don't need to do this, but yeah. Wait, so if you'd had the same one 3 years in a row, I would expect, and they haven't told you where this field trip is to, I would expect it to be the same place, and Navi would be looking forward to it. At that point, it's actually the school's fault for that. Yeah. It's the school's fault at this point for people not wanting to actually go to a field trip. If they keep on picking the same place over and over each year. Okay, there we go. Beat the daily challenge. We're going to continue on to round 100. Honestly, no real good reason to continue on to round 100 except for getting an Insta-Monkey. When you ask parents or someone to give you the $15 for a field trip, I feel like that's one of the good points of it. Oh. Oh. Okay, just saying no parents and then saying they're at Chicago is... That was extremely misleading. I almost felt bad for a second. You're like, oh crap, I just said to go and get extra parents to someone that didn't have parents. Nope, they're in Chicago. But your grandma does count, but that's if you actually think she has the money for it. I don't know, it feels weird, man. Okay, going to get monkey oplets. Oh, we cannot get the final tier here. I forgot what I said that could be a challenge, so I'm going to say no, it was not a challenge. Let's get this. Oh, balloons are getting sued now. Jeez. Let's just see. Okay, all the farms are here. Good. Let's see. What do we go for next? Oh, I want to go for Monkey Waltry at the bottom. Just because because of all the boss events, I'm getting more into actual good farming methods here. I'm just doing that over and over. So I want to get that. I feel like I need to increase my popping power very soon. Oh, your range is actually way larger now. Damn. Okay, that managed to pop to 0 MG. Good. I feel like my goal for this is actually going to be to get each tier 5. Like goal number 1 was to beat the challenge, which we did. Goal number 2 is going to be beat round 100, which I'm not really worried about that. Goal number 3 is going to be to get all tier 5s that are available. I believe we're on path to doing that. Oh, we don't have top path available here. Huh. Let's still do that. This one right here. Okay, looks like Shark will be joining in about 30 minutes. Let's see, let's go top path for this one. All the way up to top, there. And again, I don't think we need Lord of Ages, but so let's go here. Let's get Apple 0. Oh, we only need one more, so... Can I fit you here? Here we go. There we go. Perfect spot. Bottom path. Only up to tier... Oh, that's boring. Boo. Not even worth having to sell it. At least this is to tier 4. Last one is Super Maelstrom. There we go. That looks good. Let's not go for that yet. I think next one we're going for is Banana Central. Just so we can get the money quicker. I think this is enough for the DDTs. Yeah, that is. Let's see it. Alright, in case you're still watching, I will not ask where the field trip was because I feel like that is extra information. You should remember that streamers should never ask you where you are, or for like local landmarks. That's weird. I don't know why my brother has this urge to constantly mention the cities we are in. I feel like if he was actually a kid again, he would be kidding. Okay, this one's 108,000 as well. Okay. We already maxed out our ice monkeys. We already maxed out our attack shooters. We're gonna go max out our banana farms. And then we'll max out our villages. And then we still have a few others to go through. There we go, we have a farm maxed out now. Now, next one is a village. Let's see, we have middle path max. Top path cannot go any further than that. Bottom path max, so the villages are done. So we have 4 of the tower options done. Let's see, I do not like the idea of perma-spike being middle path here. Unless we give it lead popping power, so give me a second. Once we have it having lead popping power. I went too far. It's supposed to be only to tier 3, but okay. Yeah, now this has lead popping power from a spike, and that's the strongest version we can get of it. See the same thing here. Okay, good, we can go to tier 5 middle path. There you go, copy the spikes. There we go, Why? Why do we go to all the way up to round 100 and we only get a 0, 0, 0? That's not worth it in the slightest. They have to think better about this shit. Actually, let's get the top last one up here. I'm gonna go for 520 for this one. Expensive, so let's actually leave it at tier 4 for now. Or should we? Considering how fast we're earning money, I think we can just actually go for super mines next. And then being able to boost up super mines like this. I wonder, can anyone guess what our last tower we're going to get down is? Because right now we have a max out on our attack shooters, our ice monkeys, our banana farms, our villages, and our spike factories. They're all maxed up. We only have the military left, it seems. What is going to be the last tower we do? Top pass, middle pass, who cares about bottom pass on that? And also we cannot get the Paragon there. We can get all 3 here. And we can get 2 of these. Next one, let's go you here. I already forgot. Don't have bottom path there. So can't get target independently. There we go, we have our Dartling Gunners maxed out. We have 2 towers left, right? So we don't have... Oh, I'm done yet. Let's get our water monkeys next. Put them here. Have this one be decamoing. Even though there's no reason to decamo. Hello Oxymoron, how are you doing today? And just so you know, I'm doing the daily challenge right now, trying to get all the tier 5s available. And any idea which tower is going to be the last one I place? I've already gotten all the attack shooters, all the ice monkeys, all the Dartling Gunners, all the banana farms, all the spike factories, all the monkey villages. So there's... and I have these 2 already. So what do you think the last one of these towers I'm going to place is? It might not be what you think. So we have 2 options here. We're just going to ignore tier 3, so Sky Shredder and Zarbamba. Need to take that blow. There you go, that one gets camo detection. Good. There we got a Sky Shredder. We don't need those, so let's go down. Wing Monkey. If you guessed the last tower that we were going to do was going to be Star Bomber, then you are wrong. So. Because even though we have every tower there, we're still missing one. Right here. Let's release the last monkey. There he is, our last monkey. The cave monkey has been released. Okay, now we've actually placed down everything. There's nothing really beneficial to going further. I think I'll be ending the daily challenge after we beat round 125. Round 125, so let's just use all the abilities. There we go. Round 125 finished. That's the daily challenge. Okay, is the daily challenge done? Let's see how many did that gave us 25, so we still have a decent amount left before we get our next one. 16. Let's do the advanced challenge next, which is no by Ike Master 5663. It's on Spice Islands, medium difficulty, deflation mode. I don't like deflation mode when it comes to these. How many towers do we get to place? I don't see a tower limit. Okay. Let's just see. This is round 60 through 63. I don't know what to expect from this. We have 40,000. What can we get you for? No, we cannot. Wait, all these... Oh yeah, that's Quincy. We don't need to... video. Okay, Plasma Fan Club. I don't want to do that. World Domination is too expensive. Overdrive, if we had multiple of those, they could work. But there's probably camos and leads, so probably not that. Actually, let's just check this out. If there's no camos, this should work. Come on. Fit. There we go. Fit another one in here as well. That might be good enough. Just in case. What else? I don't feel like this is the right answer yet, by the way. It just feels wrong. You know, this is very good popping power. I didn't really see what edits we have for the real monkeys. Or real balloons. The fact that we can place this here, that's stupid. Let's just get Quincy down there as well. Come on, fit. What else can I do? What else can I do? I guess that's enough. Let's just see if this works. I don't think it will. Okay, there's the Moab. I didn't check how this affects Moabs. Do they by chance give Moabs extra health? Yeah, they definitely gave Moabs way extra health. Let's actually see what the changes are for this. Okay, let's see the rules. Okay, Moabs has extra health, Ceramic has extra health. The rule cost is much higher, so it's not something we should do. I don't know why this is supposed to be difficult. I don't know. Shots. We do have monkey pirates, so. WOTD is around 60. Good. And now what else do we want to place? I say back to the attack shooters. Actually, this time let's place down our village first. And I did not give this one count section. Now we can place down 2 attack shooters this side and then others on the other side. It's pretty much the same that we did before. Okay, they already have large radiuses. We're going to get 1 top path here and 1 bottom path here. Just to mix them up. Let's see. Don't think we could fit one over here, so guess we can get one else over here. This will be also bottom path. Can we fit more? Yeah, we can fit more. What else can we fit? I should have done the glue gunner earlier so we can get stuff on here. How wide is your radius? Okay, it doesn't include anything else, so I guess a sub maybe. Oh, can't steal range. Oh, the sub sucks right now. But we already have it placed down. I feel like using anything on it for upgrading more is a waste. Let's see. No. No. recoil rate was not increased by a large amount, so it's not that. Actually, yeah, let's get you guys back up. Okay, I can't afford rubber gold because there's something I should have done better. But looks like I'll just do a few of these then. Okay, just 2 of them, I guess. Okay, as long as it's not a BFB, seems like the mobs can be dealt with like this. Good. Oh, yeah, this is deflation mode, so we don't earn any extra money here. Do we have selling? Yes, we do have selling. You're here just for BFB, essentially. Oh, those were very close. I thought I was going to have to press this. Okay, since I don't have a BFB coming out anymore, let's give it a U and get you guys here. Oh, come on. Seriously? Let's get that. Yeah, might as well. Was it a mistake to go ahead and sell that? I feel like it was. Let's place you back down. And was there any camo during that entire thing? If not, I'll go for bottom pass instead. I know. Wait, I can just go for primary expertise? Wait, there's a glue gunner. Why did I press that again? I don't need that actually. Oh, this is gonna work. I know I nearly won before, and the reason why I fucked up was because I sold a tower. And so this, with a tier 5 primary expertise. I feel like this might work. Actually, we have enough money for you, so let's just get you as well. Let's do you late.
This is my territory. Get ready to feast.
People really do not realize how powerful primary expertise is.
More. Get ready to feast.
Let's just wait for the 4 or 5 DDTs. If they... Oh, not DDTs, Moabs. 4 or 5 Moabs is what we have to worry about now, I guess. Okay, they were dealt with easy enough. Seriously, this just follows along the entire path. This by itself is enough. Just, there goes the rush. Primary expertise by itself.
Yes.
Here we go, that's the easiest thing for the advanced challenge I can think of. A 300, a sniper monkey is what we get here. That's good for us, that's expensive. And we get 90 cash as well. That's good. Oh, Yobo JJ, thank you for the follow. Sorry that I didn't notice it on time. It says 12 minutes ago. Either way, thank you for the follow. And just shows that the race event has ended. My time, I didn't stream it, so was 8 minutes 28 seconds and 50 or 0.51, whatever that is for. Which I'm good with that. That's good. I got 4th place in my mini race for stat score. I was at third last time I checked, so someone else beat my time recently. And got 1,000 to 90th place, which that means I'm top 10%. Which, that's also good enough for me as well. I just wanted these trophies. Getting 25 trophies are good. Also 550 monkey cash, and then 2 more Insta-Monkeys. A 210 ninja monkey and a 310 sniper. Better than the sniper I just got for the advanced challenge. Okay. Let's see. Actually, let's see how many trophies you have before we move on to that. You have 39. As far as the limited time ones, are there any more I want? Yes, I can go for these two. There's a bone pop effect. Can go with that. But I don't know if I really want to. Let's just go with the coffin drop. I don't think I'll use it that often. Well, I don't use powers often. Okay, that's a lie. I use powers way too often. But still. It's not a very often thing, so we won't see it too much. We have quite a few things bought here now. Just check what was balloons things. Moab skins. Let's see. Currently for the just classic Moab. The last 3 for the classic Moab, football Moab, glacier Moab, or Mauler Moab. I think glacier Moab looks the best. I'll probably be getting that as my next Moab. The one I have 3 of them right now. Pufferfish Moab, chocolate Moab, and retro Moab. Of those, my favorite is the pufferfish, but I do like the retro as well. Chocolate Moab, I really think. It's for Easter. Let's see, as far as BFBs, there's the lantern, which I think is awesome looking. But then the ones I have are the pizza BFB, the sci-fi BFB, which is just a spaceship, retro BFB, that's nice as well, not as good as retro Moab though, and the chocolate BFB. Of these, I think my favorite one that I have is the sci-fi BFB, that's why I use it constantly. So I do like the pizza BFB as well, but it seems odd when it comes to what matching with what else I have. And of the ones that I could still get, there's only one of them, so it's the lantern is the one I'm getting next of the BFBs. Next level is the ZOMGs, where there's only one I haven't gotten, the watermelon ZOMG. Watermelon! Of course, that's the next one for watermelon I'm getting. And the ones I do have is steampunk, watermelon, and the jack-o'-lantern watermelon. And I'll say that steampunk watermelon is my favorite of those. I like using that. But it is Halloween, so it is a Halloween month, October, so we're keeping this on for a while. Next one after that is the the DDTs. And the ones that I still haven't bought for DDTs, or the one, is just a shark DDT. And so that's the next DDT I'm buying. Though it definitely is the one I don't care for the most. As far as DDTs I have, are these two. The Spider DDT, the newest one, which I absolutely love, and the Neon DDT, which I love that one as well, but the Spider is so fucking good. I like it a lot. This is definitely my favorite of them. And then last one is the BADs, where there's a Pinata and the whale BADs that come in. And, you know, honestly, I don't care for either. I think the next one I'll go for is probably the Pinata. Just because it's the cheaper option of the two. The one I currently have, the Skeleton BAD, I just love. That's amazing. It just is. Oh, your old-timey Moabs, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. Just saying that now. Oh. Okay. Also, let's see pets. So need to get some pets here. Blue Gunner Rat, Ellie Pie Hummingbird, Buccaneer Narwhal, Super Monkey Bat. I don't know why this one is the only one that isn't a pet. It's just a Super Monkey Bat. While this is a Glue Gunner Rat, pet. Ellie Pie Hummingbird, pet. Buccaneer Narwhal, pet. Super Monkey Bat. Just no pet. You're not a pet. I'm not sure which one of those I'll get next. Now the next one of these I'm getting no doubt is Bullfrog. 100%. We're currently focusing on getting the stuff from the, what do you want to call it? The current Halloween event that is limited time only. Also, okay, time to get back to this collection event. We need 16 more for the next one. Let's see what is currently getting bonus rewards. Muddy Puddles is. Mesa is. Pine Ranges. And Hedges. Okay, honestly, there's none that I care too much about. Let's just go this one. No, this, I was going to go easy, but that's just under the amount. So let's see, next one, blow it. Mesa. We should be able to do this one in medium easy enough. Oh, that's fucking 15. Why can't I get... I want to get 16. Guess we're just going for Bloody Puddles. Starting off with him because he's very useful for these. Believe it or not. And we only have to go up to around 60 if we do military. Or if we do medium, so military should be fine. We're getting the extra cash as well. Okay, so we have to cover this path and this path at the same time. We don't get any of the free monkeys from, what's it called? Our monkey knowledge, so let's just start with you. And we can afford one of these. The shooty turns are very useful for these events. Or for these maps. See if we can get another... Oh, we already got this map and this map covered, so actually we just need the middle map by the next one. Oh, those are getting close to getting by. Oh, we don't really have to worry too much about this one though. Because it can only hit both spikes at either side. Okay, now that we have that, we can't get another one of those immediately, so let's get ourselves you here. Good thing about Draughto, we can get shooty turns everywhere, give all of them camera detection at the same time with this, and then we can have submarines use all that for their range. We're going to use these guys to get range everywhere first. Okay, let's get another one here. It's going to be middle path now. We don't need too much on middle path. Wait, no, we still need it. Let's just let's just go here. No, here. There. The reason for this is because we're going to get a sub here and that'll cover this range. Anyway. Yeah, this works.
There you are.
We can afford another shooter and we get that. If not, we go for upgrading the sub.
Just what? Why, hello.
Nope, no more shooter. Can't afford upgrading the sub yet. We can place down another sub, so.
Why, hello.
Nope, no more shooting turn yet. Upgrade sub. Every sub is getting top path. Up to 2 at least.
Yes, my friends.
So still no more new shooting turn. Yeah, let's get the range actually now. Now he's actually able to attack them. And there, we get another shooting turn. Let's cover where? Because we're doing these 2 paths. Let's get this area. We get up here, up here. Okay, so we have the top section of all of them. The middle section for here. Middle section for here. We still need middle section for this one.
There you are.
And kind of middle section here as well. So we have 2 middle sections still to go for.
There you are. Yes, my friend.
Can't afford new sub and can't afford new shooter yet. Yeah, here and here. That's where we're going next. For shooting turns.
There you are.
Still none there. And there's no real place to place those. So let's save up to upgrade for events until this one.
Why, hello.
Come on, give me another one.
Why, hello.
Can't get another one yet. Yeah, but we can get you guys upgraded for more pop power. But we need some lead popping power soon. Well, soon as in 13 rounds. So not really. Let's get heated guard and go strong. Okay, next one we can get these. I'm gonna get this one here first. What does it cost to get rid of you? 1,000? Okay. I remember this one you can't get rid of in one go. So it's actually more than 1,000. Yeah, that covers this range. Still need over here though.
Yes, my friend. Just what we needed.
You got you for lead popping power. Let's get 2 for lead popping power first. Have them all attack strong. Okay, let's not have it just attack strong. Let's have it attack first. We can get another one. Let's get this spot covered. And then we have the middle section for code. Now down here is good. Still need right here. Kinda. We just need to get that removed and that'll be covered. We need to get a sub there. Okay, so we still need right here. And right here. So we have 2 spots for the shooting turns still. And another sub.
Shields are fragile.
Oh, there's the first camo that I got to prepare for, but easy way. There go, more popping power everywhere. Still can't get the next shooting turn.
Break it. Worry.
Did good popping there. We're about to have our first leads. Let's see if we want, if we can get another shoot turn. Let's get this side covered first, actually. There's one more section right here for a shooting turn. Then we're done placing down our shooting turns. Let's get camo detection now for everyone. I don't know when the next camo round is actually, so might as well get it.
Yes, my friend.
Let's start the removal view, and this will fail, drop, and now it's 500 more. I like how actually providing camo section for you provides it for all these, and that provides it for all these as well because of advanced intel. Oh, Sean's calling. Hello.
Hey. Alright, I can get on for a game or two.
Okay.
You want to call on Discord or you want to just do it on this?
Discord.
Alright, just give me a call.
Yep, see ya. Okay, now that we got the last shooter in place and this guy has camo detection right here, we have permanent camo detection for all our towers across the entire map right now. Well, not permanent, it will go away in a second. It will go away whenever, what you want to call it, whenever this runs out. But then we can just call a second one. So that's good. Gonna call Sean. Hello?
Alright, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Let's see. Okay, all that's looking good. I'm currently doing a game on, I believe this is either Muddy Puddles or Bloody Puddles, the map. One of those two. And thanks to that, I have, thanks to Gerardo, the combination of Gerardo and his shooting turns, plus Monkey subs with advanced intel, I got permanent, I have full map camo detection for every single tower. Without a single tower actually having natural camo detection. Amusingly enough.
How much do you have in that game still?
I just did round 35 of 60. I think the rest of this I'm just gonna be I'm done with shooting turns. Just gonna be camo detection every so often and getting other military towers down. We got 3 ballistic missiles. Let's get one over here as well. Oh, there goes that camera detection. Let's call it back in. Oh yeah, doing this game on military only, by the way. Oh, we nearly lost lives there. Okay, that guy's getting way too far. Okay, let's see. Next thing that we want to do is get... We do not want Wing Monkey now, actually. We're going to be doing middle path, this guy. So we're going to do a 2-3-0. I think we'll get another one of them. Okay, so what are you up to?
I'm on wave 13 of 40 on one extremely hard maps.
Which one?
It has like the 5 wiggle lines.
And is there 4 puddles?
Yeah.
That's the exact one I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm just doing it on easy.
Currently doing.
I'm still getting 13 things for it, so.
Okay. I'm doing it on medium military only. With the reason being with a combination of Draughter and the subs honestly isn't too difficult. Well, I say that, but we'll see if I actually succeed in this. Let's see. I think I'll go for both now. Going to go for a 4-2-0 for the boat. And then I think I'll go with another one and another one. I'll just keep on going for more boats. I think that'll be the rest of this. Actually no, I should go for more popping power as well. Oh, these guys do get that. Okay, was about to lose lives there.
I've been waiting for you.
I'm just doing my Dart Monkey, Soda, and a bunch of snipers.
Yeah.
So far, it's working.
Okay, should be going middle path now. Okay, need to get counter protection here again.
I have something new.
Round 52 of 60 now.
Well done, my friend. Careful, these are fragile.
I'm on 37.
There's 3 3 rabbits. And here's the 4th one. Now I think we're good for the rest of this. Just in case.
Come again.
Alright, there we go. Finished that, I got my 12 little candies. Nothing too crazy.
Yep. And I'm saving up for monkey power to just be able to pull away the BFB in 2 rounds. Okay, so I think Giotto's going to be my go-to hero for any map that has multiple paths. Just because you can immediately start off with him and then place down a shooty turret with him. And that covers the start of 2 maps. Or 2 paths. He does, it's a good strategy for him, at least.
Might be right.
There you go. Yeah, from round up to round 60, Giotto got 20,000 or 20,900 pops. And there was only 70,000 pops all around, so he got 2/7 of it. So he did good. And that's with a bunch of subs and a 420 Buccaneer, 2 planes, and a 240 Buccaneer. So there's a bunch of different things around here. And he still ends up with 2/7 of the pops. Okay. So we have the options of a Dart Monkey, a Druid, a Spike Factory, and a Ice Monkey. Or random. And I think I'll go with a Spike Factory. Or do I go random? So what do you think? Spike Factory or random?
I did Spike Factory the first time, and then the second time I did random.
Okay, so I already did Spike Factory once, so guess I'm going random as well. Okay, got two.
Works very well for me.
2 tier 3s. A 003 Helipilot, that's actually good. Immediately got a Moab Shove, that's good. And a 103 Spike Factory. Hey! That is long-lasting spikes with bigger stacks. That's decent. Okay. What's that? Do you want to do a game in a co-op game, or you already start a new one?
I already started a new one, but I'm already on 18 of 40, so if you want to just wait a few minutes, or if you want to just go through your items shop or something, I'll join you. I'm just doing the extreme hard map again and doing it on easy.
Okay.
It's the one where you're floating on these rocks.
Yep.
I am not pausing it whatsoever, I'm just letting it run.
Floating rocks, that's Inferno, right? Or Sanctuary, there's 2 of them. Inferno is the fire background. Sanctuary is the one that the path is vines.
Lava's in the background.
Okay, so that's Inferno.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, with that being said, I will have one set up, and I'll send you a code over Discord, and then use that chance to take a bath on break.
Yep.
Okay, so there we go. To anyone watching the stream, going AFK for a minute or two. Okay, I'm back.
Alright.
Yep. Okay, so you want to do this on easy for 12, medium for 18, or hard for 33? Or I guess impossible for 54.
Let's do just easy. I just don't care for this map. I'd rather play this map and get into another map real quickly.
Okay. Again, I would suggest Gerardo for this map.
Oh.
I'll start anyway.
I'll just let you get Geraldo down for your,
Oh, this is just a 4-1, so that's easy enough.
Why, hello. Let me check my stuff. Yes, my friend.
You'll be placing shooty turns everywhere doing this. Okay, I'm just going to turn auto start on.
It's fine.
Waiting for you. Yes, my friend. Ah.
I say I focus on shooty turns everywhere, you focus on submarines, I guess. They'll take advantage of all the extra range the shooty turns are giving.
Yep.
And then I can provide all of them with camo detection by giving the sea invisibility potion to Gerardo.
Why, hello. Why, hello. Ah, there you are. Yes, my friend.
How long is it going to be till next shooty turn?
Ah,
Okay,
there you
now it
are.
is. Let's
Aha.
go here now.
Yes, my friend. Ah, there you are. Careful, these are fragile. You break it, you pull it. Ah, there you are. Why, hello. Why, hello. Yes, my friend. What? Yes, my friend.
Okay, so on round 24 I need to provide camo detection, and by round 28 you need to get lead popping power.
I got one that has lead popping power already.
Okay.
Hello. The store is open.
I think that's the first time I've actually used that for the actual research. That's like, oh, instead of just testing out, just be like, okay, I think this is a good idea. Upgrade that Dark Monkey into a Super Monkey. Oh yeah, pop.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, let's put my account section now. See, this is 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, so it should end on the right map, I believe.
Careful, these are fragile.
These are 5 things I'll buy. Shooting turns, See Invisibility Potion, Worn Hero's Cape, Blade Trap, and bottle of Jerry's Fire Hot Sauce. This takes priority than this. I think this is going quite well.
Yeah.
There you go. We finished that easily.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll create another one and send you the code. Okay, so the options are Inferno, Mesa,
Sure.
Firing Range, and Hedge. Any opinion?
How
on
much
that?
is hedge on him? How much is hedge on Unpoppable?
$27.
You want to do that?
I'll be honest, I think we can do a harder one than this on a quicker game on a harder map and get the same amount.
Alright. What do you want to do?
Honestly, of them, I'd say let's do Mesa. And let's... Yeah. Hard difficulty is 27 on Mesa. So that's 20 less rounds.
Well, we're playing 3-player. Do you have a strategy for this map or no?
I kind of had to develop a strategy for it thanks to the race event that just happened on this. So yeah.
I haven't played it.
Okay, balloons come from I believe the bottom left. There's 2 paths, and it comes from both paths at once. And hello, Winter. I don't know who you are in chat. Do you mind saying hello in chat just so I know you're from there and not some random person that just joined in? If it's some random person that... What is it called? Oh. If some random person that didn't... Okay, it's PBJ. Hello, PBJ then. Let's see. Yeah, I think this should be easy enough. I think one person... we can have one person focus on one path, one focus on the other path, and then one person focus on economy. That sound good?
I'll do economy, just because I don't know the map.
Okay. So Sean does economy. Let me get the name down. Winter. Would you want to do top path or bottom path? Yeah. Your boy definitely join us for one of these games. Okay, he's doing bottom path, so I'll do top path. I think I'm going to start off with ourselves a 024 Dark Monkey in the front.
Ah, there you
Sean, in case you're wondering when, you know that some of the maps came in at the same time as a hero or as a paragon or as a boss, they just came in at the same update as those?
Yeah.
This is one of them that came in at the time as one of those. Can you guess who/what this map matched up with?
Geraldo?
Nope.
ETN?
There you go. Yep.
are. There you are.
This one's supposed to be based off of Area 51, if you didn't guess that. With the spaceship in the top. There we go, got camera detection. Now I need to focus on getting some lead popping power as well. There we go. That can deal with some leads as well. Oh yeah, so we're in news. Today, Ethan seemed a bit down. I was like, okay, what's up? So apparently he was going to have a shift from 7 PM to 11 PM. He usually works from home, but it was going to be a shift at the main headquarters, or wherever he works. But he was very down about having to go into work and at such a late shift. He didn't want that.
Oh, why are we doing multiple people with money?
I have no idea.
I'll send you guys money if you guys need it.
Just request it.
Just request it, I'll send it.
Yeah, leave Sean, economy to Sean, and we'll handle the rest.
I'll get 2 of these things set up, and then I'll send you guys the money. So once I get the 3,100, I'll have 2 of these pumping, and then the rest of the money will send to you guys until we get to 40.
Okay. Alright, so he seemed down because of that, so like, okay. He leaves at 7, or before 7, goes out. They're like, okay, I'm just going to decide I'm going to take a shower before I do streaming. Take a shower. When I come out there, going to do laundry. And then he said, oh, did you see what's here on the floor in the kitchen? I'm like, okay, I'll go in the kitchen, check. Expecting it's some stupid thing like Aegon went and threw up or knocked something over or something like that. Expecting something stupid there. Nope. I walk out there and Nathan goes and jumps out of the supply, or the, what do they call it? The pantry closet we have.
Oh shit, that was quick.
Yeah. So yeah, instead of going to work, he was actually going to, all the way to Orlando for the airport, picking up Nathan, driving back, going to Applebee's for food, coming back, and then this entire time he's been knowing that this is going to happen and just fucking lied to us. I'm like, eh. Damn you.
Pretty good.
Okay. This is not exactly good. I need to put more popping power there, so let's place it here. Yeah, I wasn't expecting off. Jacob's on asking if we could do the Lich since he hasn't beat tier 2. My answer? Fuck no, just because this Lich, the map is not good for this, I'll say that. They make it that it requires you to use a lot of either Insta-Monkeys or powers early on if you want to do it. And I still need to collect more. Oh yeah, and they restrict you to having no monkey knowledge. They block off everything except for 3 of the paragons, so you cannot go for half the paragons. Thank you for the money. They do a lot, and then they put it on a...
Yeah, should I keep focusing on racking up money now? Do we have enough popping power for a bit?
I think I have enough until 50.
Alright, because I've been sending Bolt's money. I'm gonna focus more on...
Oh yeah, from what I've heard, the boss battles are actually easier single player than it is in multiplayer if you're not using powers. If you are using powers, of course it's easier that way.
There you are.
What I was saying was the no power thing is, I don't believe I can beat it without powers for this current boss event. So I don't think, or if I was to do that, I would have to use powers. Honestly, if you want, I can give it a try. But I know Sean will not be joining me for that one. Correct on that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll join you. I won't use powers, but if we lose, I'm just out at that point.
Yes, my friend.
Let's see.
Yes.
Okay. Definitely say thank you to your friend that'll carry you, because that is one that is a hard carry. I have to say, it's surprising. It seems like me, you, and Winter here, all of us actually has good internet connection this time. This is very rare.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
you guys need money, or are you guys running good? Keep focusing on money.
I'm running good. I'm about to get Hydra rocket pods, a 230 Daunting gun, so I'm about to have a lot more popping power.
Well, what is he trying to get? Because he's racking up money.
Let's see. Yeah, Winter, what are you aiming for? Okay, he's aiming for Spectre or Prince of Darkness. I don't even have to wait to check. Or for his... Oh, he says Spectre. Which is 25,000. It's 25,000, he's at 11,000. I'll save up money as well so that we can all just send it to him, so because that'll cover both paths.
Yep. Alright, Spectre sounds perfect.
And if you go for... What's it called? Actually, if you go for Spectre, do not get Prince of Darkness at any point, because the pop Spectre will be getting will most likely, or more often not be outside of the Prince of Darkness's range. Jacob, yes, you can join the next game. We're picking each game we're picking between the 4 maps that have bonus rewards. There you go, send money to...
Oh, there we go.
The ocean provides.
There's no need to go ahead and rush to get a Paragon on a normal game. Especially since we're just doing whatever fits the best for collecting candies for the collection event. So most likely, but only if we're doing Impop or Pod or Impossible, we'll be going to rounds 80 to 100. There isn't too much reason to go for a Paragon at those waves. See, what's he get next? What's he get? I think I'll just grab a bunch of these because I don't get much money. A random question to Jacob: have you unlocked the new Paragon, the Goliath Doom Ship? And I can tell you without a doubt, I have not tried that, and neither has Sean.
What?
He asks, have you guys ever tried cucumber with salt and lemon? The only option I can think of, something similar to that, is fucking pickles. Because that is literally just cucumber, I guess put in something. I don't remember what you put it in.
Do we have an idea of what anyone's saving up for right now?
Not really. From the look of it, he just put down a Super Monkey, so maybe he's going for a 302 or a 203. Either or isn't too much. Honestly, what I'm doing is just waiting for the next 2 pet rabbits to come out, and I'll be placing those down. Also, keep on placing the blade traps there. Just going to have them slowly approach the front of the map. because each one of them will be able to detect if something gets pie. Winter said that he actually got the, what's it called? The new Paragon instantly as well. He had the experience ready. Something I have to suggest for everyone. Try to get enough experience to unlock all the Paragons beforehand. Just do it. It's good. Once you get 1,000,000 experience with every single tower, you're good for a long time. Oh yeah, other thing, Sean.
Yeah.
I found out from one of the people we're playing with that apparently at level, or when you level up to level 155, you reach essentially the max level, and they give you prestige levels after that, which takes more experience, but it gives you a new symbol where you're, instead of being the golden star, now it's a purple star. There we go. I got myself the Rabbit Paragon. Also, I'm not even really putting much stuff here. It makes no sense. We have a Spectre. We're good. So let's see what Jacob said. Okay, let's read out what Jacob said. So you get cucumber, you can cut it or just eat it. And put normal salt in a bowl and spray a bit of lemon, mix it up with chopsticks, or if you're a maniac, you don't have them, use a spoon or something, and then dip it like ketchup and fries it. Okay, I don't understand what is going on with his head then. Like the first thing I have to question is just a cucumber with salt and lemon, but I'm like, okay, maybe that's good. But then second thing I have to question is after using chopsticks, and if you don't have chopsticks, you go for a spoon instead of a fork. Okay, so you dip it like ketchup and fries, okay. I understood that. I did make that assumption. Oh yeah. Yeah, it seems like we've beaten this one at this point. Just have to wait for the rounds to end. And just continue progressing with the blade traps. I don't know, I'm not a huge salad eater in general, but when it comes to it, I'm like, cucumbers. I guess I'll eat them sometimes. If they're in a salad, and I feel like eating salad. Hello? Hee hee. Or heh heh. I assume that's hee hee. 23. Okay. Okay. I actually have to check this. Jacob is saying that cucumber is a fruit. I'll actually not read the rest of that. What the fuck? Okay, Sean. So according to
upgrade your elite defender, or whoever.
That's.
I don't want to get elite defender. Oh! I sent that. I thought that was yours. Oh, that's Winter's.
Send the money to him then. Okay, but just looked it up. Apparently, cucumbers are fruit. Oh, botanically though. Okay. Actually, never mind. Here's the good explanation. Cucumbers are both fruit and vegetables. The botanical classification, like as far as plants go, it's a fruit. But if you go with culinary classification, like cooking and food-wise, It's a vegetable. Okay, good, good. Okay, now that's fine. It's both. We'll leave it at that. But the fact that cucumbers can be classified as food is still gonna be weird for me. Okay, there's the ZOMG, I guess. Okay. Finish that quite easily. It's not that people cook cucumber, it's that if you think of if you're referring to cucumber as food, as far as the food goes, it's a vegetable. If you're referring to it as a plant, as far as plants go, it's a fruit. That's what the different classifications mean. Okay, Sean, creating a match. I'll send you the code. Okay, Winter has joined. Let's see, there's Inferno, High Finance,
830.
Firing Range, and Hedge. I think the right idea for this is to go for a what's it called? Kind of quick one. Just to get a better result. Hey, Jacob, are you joining? Yep. Okay, with firing range here.
I am both here and everywhere.
Okay. Let's get this started. We're only going to round 60 because it's medium. The reason why I wasn't doing a pop pull is because when we're doing the candy, or we're doing the collection event, we want the maps to go, or matches to go a bit quicker so that we can keep on cycling through them and getting more. And when you have co-op, the game slows down a lot. And because of the fact that it's slowing down a lot, we'll just not be getting enough of the collection event. Okay, I'm going to go AFK for probably 2 minutes, and then when I'm back I should be able to get my hero.
Scanning for targets.
Jamming is in the house. Let the beat drop.
Okay, I am back.
I am both here and everywhere.
Okay, so did I miss anything? Okay, Sean's going AFK as well.
What up?
And the Benjamin spot doesn't really matter too much. You can place towers anywhere. There's more than enough room for people to get their farming done.
We're only playing to 60. We really need to farm too much.
That as well.
If this was impoppable, I fully understand. Stick them off to the corner.
If you're going to place... Jacob says he was going to place farms on that side. Well, you can still place farms on that side, but from the top.
You can place them anywhere still there. There's a huge amount.
Yeah. Just have it that Benjamin is just doing his DJ stuff for a sick farm. Remember, plants grow better with happy music. Maybe we can get an extra boost in money for them.
My awareness grows.
Do plants actually grow better with happy music? No. No, they do not, but,
Next level.
but why not? Let's just say they do, especially in Minecraft. If you play music off Notebox close by them in Minecraft, your potatoes will not become poisonous.
Be wary.
Let's just see, is there room for it? Yeah, there was room. Yep. There's room for a boat spot if you need one, Jacob. I have to say, I think Firing Range is one of the intimidating looking maps that is nowhere near as hard as it looks.
I agree with that. I don't know how I feel about the candy corn, what do you want to call it? Candy corn from banana farms. Here's another question. Do they come from other things, like from the Oban Greenfoot wall of trees? Or is it just from the banana farm? Because that is a spot where you drop bananas. So would it do that as well? Does it make all the bananas that are dropped like that? That's definitely something that I would want to know. Because if it just changes the bananas for the farm, but not for anything else that produces bananas, that feels incomplete, to be honest.
Be wary.
I only lost like 30 trophies, so
Yeah.
you don't have to go out of the way.
Yeah, it is going to be the next thing I get anyway. Just have to wait for for the next event that gives trophies, because I've done literally everything that offered this past week. But whether I actually want to use them is another thing. Okay, there goes some farms. And what's being upgraded? Oh, you're redoing them because you did the top as support instead of bottom. Yeah.
Well, we're only playing 6 more waves.
And I think he's practicing farming for the boss event.
Ah.
I sense more fully.
Okay, I just want to mention this one thing. I believe when it goes to the... you can continue to round 100, but after we reach round 60, I'm going to be moving on to the next game for more... what's it called? Or more of the candies. Just saying that right now. But... what's it called? Just want to say this one thing. The next Paragon... or not the next Paragon. When they eventually get the... Banana Farm Paragon, I want it to require at least 10 million experience. You can agree with that?
I'll be okay if it's 20 million experience.
It has to be the most amount of experience because it's the one tower that everyone uses constantly. It's the most used. So it has to have the most requirement for
Yeah,
that.
it has to be. If it isn't everyone's most, obviously people aren't really playing that long. They're just playing the basic one. They're doing it easy and leaving.
Yeah, and if they're doing easy and leaving, they don't need the paragons. It's just easy difficulty.
Yeah.
Yes? Red is the color of destiny.
Okay, there we go. I like how it got most generous because in the last wave I just gave all my money away. Okay. That got this
I'm
one?
gonna call it
Okay,
because I just got to the last tier and it went from me only needing 19 more to me needing
100.
39 more. 39 more. They bumped it from 50 to 70. So I'm not gonna stay up and do 39 more.
Oh, they dropped it then.
Yeah.
The last
unfortunately, that
The last tier
so-
used to be 100 each.
Last time it was 70.
Okay,
The last one we did.
I mean,
70.
it used to be at some point.
Yeah, probably a couple ago.
Okay, now before you leave, got a question. Insta-Monkey. Between Super Monkey, Monkey Ace, Darkling Gunner, and Wizard Monkey. Which one should I go for?
What tier? What tier?
Tier 4. I'm about to reach Tier 5. That's the next
I
one.
would be going Super Monkey.
Okay then.
If it was tier 5, I would say the plane or the wizard. But just because yeah, you use them more often anyway for boss battles, stuff like that.
Okay. Well, let's see what I get. 1 Tier 3, 1 Tier 4. The Tier 3 is a 0, 3, 2 Super Monkey. So we got a Robo Monkey with camo detection. And now an Insta Monkey of a 0, 4, 1. Which means a stronger Robo Monkey with the knockback. No camo yet. Honestly, if I go middle path, I usually go top as support, not bottom. So those aren't ones I plan on using that often. Okay.
Yeah, my plan now that I'm at the top tier is to make sure I do it once, get one thing a day, so I could get 2 or 3 solid towers a day.
Okay, but do remember this. The chance of getting a tier 5 is very low still, even for a top tier. It's not possible until you get to top tier.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe Jacob is still running the previous game. So I don't know if I'm waiting for him. I know you're not joining, so it looks like it's going to be just me and Winter for this one.
Alright. Well, I'll let you guys jump into it. I will, I'll possibly catch it tomorrow. If we can do it a little earlier, that'd be great. But obviously you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Honestly, today was a chore day for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to get on to doing a few chores. Alright. Well, I'll catch you later.
Okay, see ya. Okay, and... Oh, thank you, Light Blue Clap 98 for the raid. Or rather, the cat attack, apparently. Thank you. Yes, this game is joinable. We're just doing the collection event for bonus awards. Gonna give it a chance for the last person to join. Go. And let's get this started. This is just going to round 40. Let's look up light blue. Hello, blue TD6 play. And hello, Hector MRC1. And now let's actually look up light blue crack and probably follow them because they sent a raid. There you go. Followed light blue cat. Honestly, stream's going good. Already did the daily challenge, the advanced challenge, and then played a bunch, and now I just got a raid as well, so it's going good. Let's see, free Dark Monkey. It feels like a waste of space if I place down a free Dark Monkey. Oh, let's see. Do I go for... Probably I should go for a military tower with infinite range here. Infinite range is what you want for Inferno. We're going to get ourselves our hero, Sai, and then we'll go for, I think, a sniper. Okay, the best hero. Blue Monkey City and BTD5. Oh yeah, I definitely have played those a lot. Oddly enough, Blue Monkey City, it's the, not oddly enough, it's the only balloon game I played mobile. So definitely know that one. You say best hero is the glue rat. What is people's obsession with glue rat? Hey, you are now the king of the pumpkin patch. Okay, and... oh, it's a meme. Of course it's a meme. Have someone that is in a chat often called Unseen Norm. Every time he joins a game, immediately places a glue gunner. There is no question. Oh, I think he even actually bought BTD6 solely to get the glue gunner because he was always playing just Balloon Tower Defense battles too, instead. Banana phone with banana skin. I still haven't gotten that yet. I want to get it, but I want to, because it's the current Halloween event, I want to get all the limited time offer things first. Then I'll focus on getting the new stuff as well. Definitely will be getting it though. Okay. Sai, let's have you talk strong. And okay, there's enough snipers probably. No, not enough snipers. Let's get more snipers. There can never be enough snipers. Does pineapple belong with pizza? No, you put pizza on top of the pineapple. The pineapple goes underneath. That way the flavor goes into the bread, not onto the cheese. What was... There's no question on that. Let's see, do we have people doing camera detection? Nope, just snipers. Nice. So we're gonna need camera detection here. I guess this I will be targeting strong camera. Okay, got a Fall Guys player, even though his name is Balloon TD6 play. Just memeing with the Fall Guys. There, shrapnel shot. one bad thing about co-op on Bloons is just that it slows the game usually. That's to keep on linking people's connection. Oh, you're just gonna be Bloon TD6 player. Okay. Still doesn't explain why you're memeing around with Fall Guys. Fall Guys is discount Among Us. Let's see. You're 100% correct on that. Wait, holy... Okay, so a lot of people joined and a lot of people followed, so I should say, Light Blue Cat 98, thank you for the raid and thank you for the follow. Technic, thank you for the follow. Dragon Master, thank you for the follow. I'm just gonna say it, BTD6 player, thank you for the follow. And Light Blue, oh, I already mentioned it. Again, thank you for the raid, Light Blue Cat. Okay, this is going quick, but I don't think we actually are prepared for the Moab. Not in the slightest.
Drinks all around.
Let's see, so top is odd, bottom is even, so we're gonna have demo up here. This is definitely not enough for this. Oh, that did work. What the hell? Slowing and then speeding back upwards. Okay, there, that does beat round 40. We've got 12 more. I'm going to be continuing the stream until we reach the final chest. Let's keep going. Create another match. We type in chat. See what's the newest one? Oh, this one actually can go for harder difficulty. Okay, we have winter, we have tech, and we have a long thing for player. Let's see, do we go hard difficulty? Okay, that's Dragon Master. Okay. Well, welcome, Dragon Master. Also, I guess I should add to, since we've been playing quite a few games together, adding the friend request there. Let's go with medium. The reverse? No, I already have the reverse one. Let's just do. No, let's do hard. Let's do hard. Let's switch our hero.
The store is open.
Let's get going.
ocean's wrath is unfathomable.
Let's see. I'm going to be saving up to get Geraldo, and at the same time as getting Geraldo, we'll also be getting the rare Quincy action figure. I believe the amount I need to save up is around 13 to 1400. So I got a small bit. Oh yes, whenever I end the game, I'll go to another co-op, and whoever joins in is able to join in. It'll just be up to you whether you get in quicker than anyone else. Because I'm not going to kick any people out. That's just...
The ocean provides.
And just going to mention this, the last game I'm playing will be a game on CHIMPS difficulty. For the stream, last game will be CHIMPS. So I'm expecting the last game to actually be a loss. Considering usually it's hard to manage good cooperation together on CHIMPS, especially with 4 players. BTD6 player, all I can say is good luck. I will be posting, or the code will pop up on screen, and I'll be posting it in the chat. So it'll be up to you with how quick you can get in. Only about 200 more to go. Now you don't make sense? I don't know what doesn't make sense there. Oh, submarine spam? Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yes, welcome back.
Geraldo's gone. The Mystic shopkeeper is so mystic, he uses his invisibility potion to actually turn invisible, not just see invisibility.
Getting stronger.
Yes. Hello.
Huh. I guess Merry Christmas to you then. Let's see, what should I go for next?
Yes.
Oh, we already got past the point of needing lead and camo detection. Oh yeah, the elite boss is fucking hell right now. You have, first off, the Graveyard Lich, which by itself, it can spawn in reinforced and fortified Moabs and stronger version of them all the way through. Then it's on a hard map for a boss where it always comes from the left, but balloons are coming from other directions, so you have to split your attention. And then if you add into the fact that you cannot get the which monk? You cannot get the Engineer Paragon, the Buccaneer Paragon, or I believe it is the Ninja Paragon. Can't get any of those. That adds into difficulty. And now to add in one more small bit of difficulty, they remove all monkey knowledge. If you want to do the Elite, I would highly suggest using Insta-Monkeys and powers. Starting off with a tier 4 banana farm would improve your chances of winning, but still wouldn't guarantee it at that point. Oh yeah, I should actually place something down. I'll spend my time on this one being economy.
Stronger.
616 balloon leaks? Oh, I do not want some zombie balloons in here right now. Damn it, we're talking. Don't want to have that. Just imagine. Balloons gets update 34 and they come out with zombie balloons. Ah, we lost that one. Oh, someone pressed continue. Thank you to whoever did that. My suggestion, player 4, please actually target them.
Yes.
Let me sell this. Oh. Do I sell this yet? That's not really worth it.
Why, hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe that will slow it down a bit. There we go. Just needed to slow down a bit so that we can deal more damage to it. But the damage is still low. We also aren't exactly cooperating with sending each other money yet, so... yeah. And I'm not generating enough money to actually send to anyone yet. Right, let's... how much is... yeah, sure, let's grab one. With this, I'll be able to generate money quicker. Once I have 2 marketplaces, whoever needs cash, let me know and I'll send them it. Though it won't be much because still marketplaces aren't generating much. They're not tier 4s or above, they're just tier 3s. I feel like a Black Ops Zombies and BTD6 crossover would be just insane. Like a crossover that would just make no sense. That level of insanity. Would definitely enjoy it. Just imagine playing Call of Duty and then instead of zombies popping up, there's just balloons. That'd be great. Okay, now I'll be actually generating cash. So let's see, who should I send money to? Let's see, player 4 could go Ring of Fire at 3,700. Let's see. I send money to player 4 first, I guess. Okay, player 4 is using their money on other things, so... Just gonna wait for someone to request money. Anyone request money has 3,000 to send them. Okay. Tech requested first, so they get the first two. That's... Right now, I think we're completely and utterly screwed for round 63. But gotta be positive about it. Gonna get us some more... What's it called? Get us some more chance to actually pop the balloons. For doing this. Wait, is there a power that slows them? I know time stop actually stops them. Was that time stop? I believe the next game I'm going to be doing will probably be the last game of the stream. It'll be a game of chimps. Or rather, the last game I'm doing is going to be the game after getting... What is it called? Either way, it's not going to be the lead boss because that was a pain. And I'm looking forward to this boss being switched out for the next one. The last game is going to be the game after getting my first chest of the new type. Wait, oh no, once I move into tier 5. The collection event, that's what it is. There you go, Necromancer that can add some popping ability. See, it's 8,000. Thank you for the luck. And good luck with the co-op boss, or not, for the elite boss. You should be able to find some people to do co-op in the chat as well. I know there are definitely people there that haven't done it yet. Or are still looking to do it. Let's see, in particular, I believe, where is it? Jacob_2468 was looking for people to play the co-op elite boss with as well. So maybe at them, if they're still in chat, maybe they'll be willing to play as well. Let's see. Okay, I have money to send people again, so I'll leave requested, so I might as well just send it to you. Okay, here's 63. Managed to get through that one, that's good. That's the first of the 3 rushes. Each rush increases in power. But it might be a good thing that the rushes are split between the 4 paths. Is there anyone else that needs my... I don't think I've sent player 4 any money so far this game, so I'll just send them money now. They haven't requested money yet. Let's see, player 4 is, if I remember correctly, that's Dragon Master, yeah. See, this is going to be 28,000. Currently 11,000 to sell. Okay, got a money request. Who's done? Okay, sending money to Winter. Let's see, what is Winter actually heading for? Is Winter doing water? Okay, they might have done this. Okay, so we have a Ninja Turtle here, apparently. I can see the Ninja part, I don't see a turtle part yet. Blackbeard, okay, that one makes sense. Let's judge his naming. Houdini. Okay, okay, that one makes sense as well. Let's see, are there any other playthroughs? Monkey. Okay, okay, Monkey. Of course. Money to play 3. Another one. Just gonna keep on placing those. Every one of those I get, I'm gonna place. Also want to get the monkey down. Oh, konnichiwa. Hello, konnichiwa, Havoc. How are you doing? Let's see. Just make sure that's correct. That's ko ni chi. Yeah, that is konnichiwa. I shall mention, I do not know all Japanese. There's like 3 different alphabets there, and only one of them I am able to read. And by read, I mean I can read it and read it out loud and have no idea what I'm saying. Oh yeah, that definitely looks like Chinese, but then again, there's katakana, hiragana, and one more. There's one more, but one of the language, or one of the alphabets is literally just pretty much stolen Chinese. Okay, that's 28 alphabet. Okay, there's hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Let's see, which one is the one I know? Okay, katakana I know a decent amount of. Which one is the one I know the most of? Hiragana is the one I know the most of. I got 2 requests, so there we go. Everyone got, most of them got half of it. There's still care stuff. Saving up to get Prince of Darkness here, because a lot of pops do happen here. His Necromancer unpopped army, his unpopped army is just his constant. Pretty much so. Yeah. Honestly, this is going better than I expected. As long as we ignore wave 40 where we lost. Which I'm fine with ignoring that. Gotta get the bunny. It's 20,000 now, so 8,000 more to go. Give player 2 money for a ship. Oh, Pirate Lord. Let's see, how much does he have? He already had enough, but... And honestly, he wasn't requesting for it. Let's get the second bunny. We want all 4 bunnies. And then once we have all 4, we sacrifice them to get the bunny paragon. What does the bunny do? Best way I can say is it goes on head and it goes on meth. It just starts jumping everywhere. Maybe you can refer to it as like having a visual seizure. Yeah, I think that's actually a good way to describe it. Get 21 down, so still need to get 7,000 more. Play 4 is requesting money, so I'll send them. I have... I think I might continue this to wave 100 just to see if I can get a semi-decent Insta-Monkey at the end. Also see if we can actually get to 100. Right now it doesn't look like that's much of an option, but also it seems like we have a chance. Okay, they rejoined immediately. Good. And the DDTs down the middle will not be an issue because we will have Prince of Darkness by then. But the DDTs on the top and bottom might be an issue. There we go. Finished round 80. We have he was most generous, of course. Activator, Master, and Master. Now let's continue to round 100. Just see if we can actually beat round 100.
BFB incoming! Incoming!
Okay, good. We can get rapid number 3. Toss this down as well. And it's at 25,000. I want to sell that and use or have it pay for the entirety of Prince Darkness. Not have part of my money do it. Oh, so I got access to Wall of Trees, so this was player 2's one. Let's move a bit forward then. Nerfed it? Yeah. It looks like it's nerfed, but not sure. I know I played a game since the last update, and it seemed like it gave me a lot extra in comparison to normal. But right now it seems like it's producing way less. By this round I would usually have it being paying off like 60 to 80,000, if not more. Yep, see you next time, PBJ, and thank you for playing with us and thank you for watching as well. Okay, can we get the last one? Nope, not yet. Can we sell this? Not yet. Money. Here we go. Here's a 4-pair. Okay, do you even see the bunny now? It's just jumping everywhere. Jump, teleport, attack. Jump, teleport, attack. Just constantly attacking. It adds good damage. Just by the fact you can see his pops actually going up much quicker now. From the bunny. Okay, yeah, this glitch that's going on, that game is slow unless you hit the fast forward and then slow it, or to slow it down and then speed back up. That glitch is not good. 27,000, nearly enough. Where's the ship? Oh, why? Oh, I have the ship. I did not know that. See? Okay, that's 28,000. Prince of Darkness. Let's see, does anyone have a plane out here for bottom path? I don't see any of them yet. What other towers did I get from player 2, if I got any more? I don't see anyone with bottom pass plane, so I'll just place one. That'll be 25,000. Oh, thank you. There we go, we have Spectre now. Okay, between Spectre and Prince of Darkness, we should be good against the DDTs for quite a bit. I don't know about the fortified DDTs though. That might still be an issue. And what's it called? The BAD is definitely going to be an issue though. There's no question on that. Let's speed up the game. That is definitely a weird glitch. I'm glad someone told me about that because I was just thinking the game's slow at this point. Put one up here, one down here. Oh my god, I'm muted. Why the hell was I muted? I haven't touched the mic in so long. How long have I been muted for? I've been talking this entire time just to myself. Jesus Christ. Oh. Well, that will explain why so many people left. That would explain it. It isn't, obvious, I'm not exactly a professional streamer. I'm still new to this. Okay, so we're going to need to do a lot of cooperation for this. As far as, we're probably going to limit ourselves to 3 to 4 tier 5s. I think one of them should be a tax zone here. And then other options we have is a Glaive Lord, Mob Eliminator, a tier 4 we can go for Spectre, we can go for Apache Prime, Prince of Darkness of course, or Wizard Lord Phoenix. We can go for a Permaspike at the back, which now that we have that down.
Ah, the power.
Okay, and yeah, I think those are the main options for tier 5 that we go for. Do you have any suggestions as far as which one you think we should go for, Tech? Okay, Permanent Prince, those are the 2 good ones. I'll agree with those 2. Then since you picked those 2 as 2 of them, I'll say I'll get the Permaspike, you get the Prince of Darkness. Yeah. So yes, you probably want to get your Prince, or you probably want your wizard to be up close to the tax shooter, so that the overdrive, or rather the tax zone, when it gets up, doesn't kill everything before it reaches within the range of the Wizard Monkey. Otherwise, the Prince of Darkness will not be getting popped, and will not have its army. Or rather, there won't be popped within its range, so it won't have its army. It's an important thing to take note of when you work those 2 together. So maybe place a second Prince of, or second Wizard up there. Yeah, probably beside or a bit behind, but need its range to be past the range of the... Yeah. Okay, I'll send you money to upgrade it a bit more. See. I'll get overdrive on the tack shooter, and then I'll focus on permaspikes in the back for a bit. But I think the order we should go for would be either the first tier 5 we should go for should either be Prince of Darkness or the tax zone. Then the second one should be whichever one of those we didn't do first, and then the third one we should do is permaspikes. Just based off cost wise and placement wise as well. Also, I'm still face palming about the fact that I was muted for probably around 20 minutes talking to people. Okay, Prince of Darkness first. But we get both of them up to tier 4 first. Like seriously, when Minify joined in, I was talking like, oh, Minify here, nice to see you join. When was asking BTD6 player if they want to join, saying about how we're just going to wait until one more person joins before we start the game, and I'm like, oh my god.
I am ready.
Here you go, overdrive is good. Okay, you got Prince of Darkness and decent distance back. That's good. I think I'll be putting some money into the toaster in the back, just for anything that could possibly get powered. Okay, nothing got by. Thank you. Once I get Deadly Spike, I'll leave it alone. And we'll be focusing on saving up for Prince of Darkness for the rest. There we go, Deadly Spike, now to leave that alone. This will be saving up 28,620 for Prince of Darkness. Okay, got some money saved up, might as well send it now. So we're at 11,000. Still have 17,000 more to go. Blue bot path or ice bot? Honestly, between those, if we're slowing down Moabs, I would say glue bottom path. If you're trying to do something to Moabs with the ice, I would suggest top path actually, for weakening it. But I don't think we need either of those for this game. And if we do, it'll just be glue bottom paths to tier 3. But that's after we get Prince of Darkness. Because Prince of Darkness is the priority. We want to hopefully get it before round 63. Speaking of, here's more money. Now we need just 8,000 more. Actually, if we are getting a glue gunner down there as well, before we place the glue gunner, I want to place down a village and just go for a just top pack. That way we can boost the future attack zone, the glue gunner, and probably a Moab eliminator when we get that as well. Camo detection should be getting provided by this, so I don't know if we need middle path at all. Because it's 28,600. There we go. You guys have some Prince of Darkness, so we're good for a while. So I think next thing I will get down a village. Thank you. Actually, let's do on pass so that 2 so that things are cheaper. just start saving up so that we can put money towards the tax zone. I will just save up to gain primary mentoring, or rather save up for the glue gunner, whichever. Once I have primary mentoring, your choice if you place it down or if you wait for the tax zone. Doesn't matter either way because we got 63 guaranteed thanks to Prince of Darkness. Alright, now that I think about it, it's probably better, it's a good thing to be muted by accident instead of being unmuted by accident. It's better thing to not be able to say things than to accidentally say things you didn't want to say. Either way, I need to actually work on that. There we go. Got primary mentoring, so... Oh. Yeah, for the glue gunner. Or do you want me to do the glue gunner? Or do you think we should save up for tax zone? Which... A BTTV. Honestly don't know what that acronym is for. BTTV. Okay. Yeah, tax zone is what we'll go for then. $21,600. Say after tax zone, we place on glue gunner, get it to tier 3 bottom path, or a 023. Then I place down a bomb shooter, get it to tier 4, a 240. Oh, I do not have BTTV right now. I'm still new to Twitch, so I don't know a lot of things I should have set up. But I say we get those two towers set up, a tier 3 glue gun and a tier 4 bomb shooter, and then we go for permaspike. Okay, currently at about 13,000, need 8,000 more to go. Which, that's fine, we're gonna reach it. If we do out buff, I would say... Do you say out buff the tax zone or the permaspike? If we do out buff to permaspike, it would be going for a 025 permaspike and giving the lead popping power that way. Or we can go out buff the tax zone to give it the lead popping power. I'm fine with Caesar actually. Or both. We could go for both. Okay. Both it is. 5,000 more to go. Or looking at this, about 2,000 more if we combine money. Yeah, if we have extra money, I'd say the Alchemist will be the last one to go for a century. There you go, tax zone. Now that we have that, I'll go for the glue gunner, you go for the bomb shooter. That way you'd get 2 tier 5s and I'd get 2 tier 5s. Set this to strong. Place a bomb shooter within range of... Well, here so we can get... within the range of this. Probably at the back of the range. It's only there for the mob eliminator. At the end. We want it for the BAD. I guess around here. To the top right of Sada. It would be a 250 eventually, but you only have to go to 2 or to tier 4. And then we focus on saving up money for this guy. Okay, let's see. Placement? Yep, placement is good. Yeah, 250. Just so it deals the most amount of damage possible for the BAD. That's the entire purpose of it, is just the highest amount of damage for it. Don't need the extra range, it's just for high damage for the ability. There we go. Got that to tier 3, so I'll start saving up for, I guess saving up for faster production. Then even faster production, then saving up for perma-spike for the rest of the way. Another thing, I know CHIMPS doesn't give you extra money through anything that directly gives you it. Can you get extra money through lead to gold, rubber to gold, and blue master outfits? I say you got up to tier 4, now we just save up for perma-spike first. Then we save up for mob eliminator while tossing down a alchemist. We should have enough money to do that.
This one looks like a troll.
I think alchemist in the front first. Between the two alchemists, the alchemist in the front first, so that we can get just general increase in popping power from the taxo. Also, we already are very close to the popping power needed for rounds 99 and 100. I believe we're still a bit too weak for the... what's it called? The BAD, the bad. And we might be a bit too weak for the constant flow of DDTs. But we're gonna get there. I believe the DDTs are going to mostly be dealt with by the Prince of Darkness. But there is a chance they can get through. But probably not. Honestly, probably not. This is a good range for how long they're going. I like the fact that all the pops are happening within the range of Wizard Monkey, so or Prince of Darkness, so 100% he's gonna always be maxed out, never stopping. If it was back here, his range would probably reach around here, and these guys would have dried up, in all honesty. Okay, I'm at halfway point for perma spike. It's 17,000 of 32. So only need 15,000 more. Hell, we're very close. We only need 3,000 more total between the two of us. We're nearly there. Thank you. Then we have perma spike in the back. And we'll cross you. That's all. Just the two. Just for the lead popping power. Now next thing, we're saving up for Mob Eliminator and want to get a Alchemist for you as well. I think both the Alchemist and the Mob Eliminator will be on, or the Alchemist in the front, the Mob Eliminator both on you, so your choice when to get the Alchemist. I'll just keep on sending you money. Okay, here comes the first DDTs. Let's see them get crushed. The Taxon, of course, does nothing to them yet. There's no Alchemist yet. It's your choice. You get the Alchemist when you think we need the extra lead popping power. If you think the DDTs can be completely taken care of by the Prince of Darkness, then we don't need the Alchemist. If you think we need it, or if you think they can get by, we get the Alchemist. Either way, we can afford you to get to a I believe it's either a 420 or 402. This way. The DDTs spawn on rounds 90, 93, 95, and 99. 95 is a huge number of DDTs, just constant for a good 20 seconds. And 99 is when fortified DDTs come out. Okay. Let's see. Will the rush of DDTs be crushed? Oh, they're getting crushed. They are definitely getting crushed here. That Prince of Darkness is staying at full power all the way through. Okay, we got 2 pops with this. Let's see if we can remain at 2 pops. Yeah, this is why Prince of Darkness within the range, or keep every pop within the range of Prince of Darkness. Prince of Darkness takes out everything until the BAD. It cannot do anything for the BAD. Oh yeah. 2 pops. That was when the few were about to reach the end. I just toss it down. You toss down the Dark Monkey. Oh, get it. Oh yeah. Get down the Alchemist. Get down the Alchemist, and you want it to only be hitting here, so probably on this side of, just above the village. Let's see, what is a good tapping for that? You either do faster throwing, or you go Perishing Potion, because that strengthens bruise and stimulates, or you use, or get more often throwing it. Your choice. You're going to be your Alchemist. Always let it slow down so you can get it down. Okay. Okay, got it 401 already. That being said, I'll just upgrade this one. Aw, no. The permaspike got pops. Yes, I'll also add this in. Come on, keep on deleting them. Yep, DDD still can't get through. Just keep on using that ability and we are good. Okay, so beating chimps only gets us a 0-1-2 with the monkey. Good job. Okay, let's see. The OMG Zapper. What the hell does that even mean? 25 ZOMGs pop? Most generous, yeah. You definitely spent more money to me than I did. Cash generated, 0 for each, of course. Pops? Oh, you should have got the higher amount for the popping one as well. And you got the most... Huh. Okay, if we got this guy to pop... Oh, you got a fucking 0-1-2... That is sad. Beat chimps, get a tier 2 Dark Monkey. This game does not want us to get good ones. Either way. If we got the Alchemist earlier, that would have been stronger. Okay. Let's head out. Let me just place this just so you have 2. That being said, I'm heading out. Let's see what our diamond box is going to be. We can possibly get a tier 5. Wait, actually, what is the chances of a tier 5? Let's see, BTD6, collection, event. Okay, so what it says, a diamond crate, the tier 5, has a 35% chance to give you a tier 3, 60% chance to give you tier 4, a 5% chance to give you a tier 5, so 1 out of 20 of them, of the chests will give us tier 5, but that's, you always get 2 at least, 2 chests, so that means 1 out of every 10 will give you, of rolls will give you a tier 5. And a 40% chance to have an extra Insta. So when there's a 40% chance that there'll be extra, and that extra has a 5% chance of being a tier 5 as well. Okay, so between these, we have a Super Monkey, a Monkey Ace, a Wizard Monkey, and a Darkling Gunner. We have 3 very expensive options here, and 1 very good one as well. Let's start this off. I know I do not want to go with Super Monkey because its top path is actually a bad idea to get. It'll be a weak version of it. And I already have a tier 5 playing, so I think I'm going to go with the Dartling Gunner here. Also, all the Dartling Gunner ones are very expensive, so it's a good idea as well. Let's see. Okay, we got 3 tier 4s. Okay, 410. That is good. That is actually very good. That is the cross path I would go for. Good. A 041. That is not the cross path I would go for middle. So that's a bit of a negative, but still a strong popping power one. And it is the cheapest option of them, so not very positive there. And a 040. I actually like this one, a 040, more than a 041. So I got 2 good ones in my opinion. Okay. There we go. With that being said, thank you for watching. Technic, thank you for playing with us as well. And to anyone else in chat that was playing with us before, thank you for playing with us. And thank you for watching this stream. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. I know I enjoyed playing it. And till next time, see ya.